We took a walkabout on the farm here because we like to forage, and a lot of times we find mushrooms or greens or something we can bring back. We do that. This morning was a little unusual. We went out and I saw one box turtle, 2, 3, 4, 5, right around each other.
They were all together, that's right.
Now there's a reason for that. This time of year, it's May. A lot of times you'll see crossing the road, bless their little hearts, and they get squashed. Yeah. They're looking for mates. They got their little heads stuck out and they're going as fast as they can. So we found 5 in this little spot. Now, the thing about these particular box turtles is that they're long-lived. They can live from 25 to 35 years.
Wow.
In captivity, I've heard of them being up to 100 years old.
Wow.
A lot of the old times used to scratch marks on them. They used to claim one here was from Daniel Boone. He put his name on it. The female will mate around, she gets around, and she can store the male parts inside of her until she decides to lay eggs. She can keep that 4 or 5 years, so she doesn't have to breed every year. Now usually she has up to 5 eggs. She'll lay them and they'll come out just crawling out of the ground. They bury their eggs just like most turtles do. The male has a red eye. That's how you can tell. But it's unusual to see that many. Now for those saying, oh, why'd they move them? We didn't move them. We're very conscious of where they are and what they do. When we're running heavy equipment, we make sure that we look out for them as best we can. So they weren't moved, they weren't harmed.
I thought that, you remember Taryn had one when she was here when she was little?
It's called a deuter.
Deuter, and I thought that was deuter, but then I saw 5 deuters, so I don't know which one is deuter.
You cannot raise these or sell these in the state of Kentucky as pets. A lot of people would like to do that, but we don't do that here. So again, they weren't moved or harmed, but it was fun to see that. Also, when we were looking for mushrooms, we found a black snake. This is an eastern rat snake. Now, this was this past season, but take a look. Now, a lot of people might say this is a king snake. It's not. This is an eastern rat snake. And the king snake will have more white markings all across its body. This is a beneficial animal to have around. They eat voles, mice, birds, eggs. If they get in your chicken coop, they will eat your chicken eggs as well. So, eastern rat snake. I came up on this and almost stepped on him. And his tail is back and forth. I slowed it down. Watch this tail in slow motion. He's trying to act like something a little bigger and badder than what he is. And that really puts a lot of people off when they hear that tail
They would
going.
I would not know.